420 MSP, circling back around to Ryan Porter. Hi, Ryan.
Hey, good morning, Harry.
Hey, on a personal note, I understand you recently did the Zoom town thing. You left urban Seattle for a more rural setting, so you're now a Zoom towner. Congratulations.
Thank you. Absolutely. Still getting settled in, but it's great, and love the freedom.
Yeah, it's really changed. So in the event, you raised your hand and said you have an interesting insight into headless e-commerce. So teach me and teach the viewers, what is that?
Yeah. So obviously, e-commerce is becoming a far bigger deal for lots of businesses. And traditionally, if you're a brick and mortar business, you might look to Shopify, Magento, or like WooCommerce as your e-commerce product. And oftentimes you're kind of you're stuck with just a few templates, right? In this user experience, whether you're a clothing store or a cannabis retailer, can be a little bit confining. And so the idea of headless e-commerce is you're really using all of the back end and infrastructure from an e-commerce partner, but you're in control of the complete front end. So, of course, you look to Amazon, you look to large big box retailers like a Best Buy, and it's like they have a whole team building, that runs e-commerce for them. These are tools for smaller teams to still have a lot of full control. So, for instance, I always use the analogy: if you want dancing bananas in your e-commerce experience, you could build dancing bananas even if your vendor in their normal solution wouldn't have that. So we're starting to see that in cannabis from two of the top companies. So Dutchie and I Heart Jane are both rolling out headless e-commerce products, which is very exciting for the cannabis industry. And I think it's, we're also seeing it just in general throughout the industry, more headless e-commerce products, which means real maturity out of e-commerce.
Yeah. Observation. I frequent Agate Dreams, a dispensary over here in Kitsap County, and certainly have been very public about that. I consider it more of the medical side, and they have a site, an e-commerce site, and I went to it so you could place your order for your peanut butter cups. You didn't pay. It was a little goofy, to be honest. I kind of went through this, and then I drove over and picked it up. And there was no leverage. The experience was the same as if I drove over, pointed to the glass counter case, and said, "I want one of those." I didn't save time. I did. You know what I'm saying? It felt early, like they had a site up to place your order, but it didn't do anything. It's not like the order came to me. It's not like I paid for it.
In some experiences.
Yeah,
it does. But in some experiences, so like more of a downtown store where it can be very busy, it definitely can help you save time.
Okay.
And while we don't have payments here in the United States, Canada does. Most of those solutions do have payment gateways available in Canada. And in Canada, you can have those peanut butter cups mailed to you. So we don't have that yet. Obviously, delivery in a lot of states here. But yeah, that experience was probably an embedded menu on that retailer's website, rather limited in its total, customizing as well as capabilities. And that's where, as with these headless solutions, imagine if we were in a checkout experience and I wanted there to be 3 more boxes that popped up and asked you more questions like, would you like these new peanut butter cups? That is something that can be done in headless e-commerce because you're in control of that final user experience and you actually build it. And that's why it's so powerful, is that, if you're a cosmetic company or a clothing company or a cannabis company, if you're just using kind of that off-the-shelf embed, you're really within the confines of what that technology partner's designed. And I think we'll see a lot more uniqueness now as we start to see these headless e-commerce solutions. And there are a few great retailers that have already done this on their own. With these solutions, you'll be able to do it at a fraction of the cost. You don't have to have a gigantic technology company to roll your own e-commerce experience.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, my friend, you always come prepared. We'll see you next time. Thanks, Ryan.
Awesome. Thank you. Talk to you guys soon.
Yep.